Hi, I'm Dave Clark and I'm working with the Kingsbridge Dementia Friendly community to find out more about dementia. What businesses can do to be more dementia friendly, how we can all access information and support, and how we can ensure that the younger generation are also included in the picture. In this podcast, we're hearing from Richard about his work in the police force, which is focused on locating missing people. Richard will be talking to us about the Herbert Protocol, a national scheme to encourage carers to compile useful information which can be used in the event of a vulnerable person going missing.
My name's Richard Loxton. I'm a police officer at Devon and Cornwall Police. I work out of Kingsbridge Police Station at the minute. I've been a police officer for 20 years, and my main role is I'm a response constable, so I attend the 999 calls. I'm also trained as what's called a lost person search manager. So my role as a lost person search manager is sort of twofold really. One is to profile that person. So we're using previous missing person reports to see what previous people have done all over the country. And then secondly is to manage it. So if we get in other agencies like Dartmoor Rescue Group or Coast Guard or something, I will be in charge of the search, telling people where to look, printing off hundreds and hundreds of really detailed maps and sort of marking off where has been searched, how good that search was. We'll give it a probability that they are in there, so 70% or 80%, and then whether we need to retask it and research it later on with different results. So people go missing every day. You might get kids who regularly don't come home every single day, and they might not be at such a higher risk as someone with dementia. So anyone that is high risk will have a lot more resources put into finding them to safeguard them and get them home. Humans are creatures of habit, and they tend to do the same thing. So that draws us into something called the Herbert Protocol. So we want to know things like a good description of the person, date of birth, age, gender, their build, race, ethnicity, complexion, height, weight, all these different things, what medical conditions they've got, how mobile they are, what they've got on them, where they might go, where they'd like to go, what their interests are, and all things like that, so that we can plan our search of where to look and where we're most likely to find them before they get into any trouble. I mean, the main thing for me as an LPSM is the place that they were last seen and maybe the direction they were going. But searches can be physical, actually out looking for person searches, or you've got the more sort of investigative searches, so looking at CCTV, pinging their phones, bank records, things like that. So there's two types of searches, so to speak. But yeah, any information we can then use to get more information and try and find a location. There are other things you can do. You can get sort of GPS trackers and locators that you can fit either as watches or brooches or pendants. They can work off GPS or mobile phone signal or Bluetooth, which if the dementia sufferer wears, somebody else can log on and automatically know exactly where they are. I mean, those are brilliant. They save us so much time. The other thing is a car. So many people with dementia are still driving, and that's the big thing. Once you find the car, you can probably find the person. But we have so many things where a neighbour will say, "Oh, next door's gone missing, his car's not on the drive," and then you find they've driven to North Devon and stuff like that. So it's for the family to, again, take the appropriate safeguarding. If the person isn't fit to drive, then take steps to make sure that they can't, even if it means disabling the car yourself. But the further they get, the harder the search is. Yeah, we get at least 1 or 2 missing people every day, if not more. High risk cases, I'd say at least 1 or 2 a day. We get a lot of dementia, and we get a lot of suicidal and despondence. That's our 2 main things, I think, that we get. I would say a lot of people come down here to retire for a sort of slower pace of life, so there's a lot more of that ageing population. And dementia is such a big thing now. There's, so many people have got it. It does affect a lot of people, so we get a lot of that. I think people want to understand that they're not bothering us. People have paid their taxes for years and years. They've probably never called the police or called an ambulance, so it's not a problem calling us. That's what we're there for. So don't be afraid to call us. If you think that person is missing, say that the door is open, or you're in town and they've wandered off from you or whatever, I'd say call us at the earliest opportunity. Don't waste time thinking, I'll phone here, I'll phone there, or double check. Just phone us. You can then still make reasonable inquiries. As long as, if you're at home, just search the house, search the garden, sheds, even places that they don't think is reasonable that a normal person would go. Someone with dementia they're very difficult in that they could literally go anywhere. They might not necessarily mean to be hiding. They'll just have an idea of what they want to do, and they will follow it no matter what happens. We have had people with dementia go missing and die, and it's drawing the balance between letting that person have a life and live their life, and then another balance of safeguarding them and making sure that they are safe. And it's just asking really for a bit of cooperation from the family. If they can take reasonable steps to protect that person. It's just to get the next of kin to log on, get all these details, fill out this form, keep it at hand. And if anyone locally wants to email these forms direct to me, they're very welcome to. Email is 10900@dc.police.uk, and I can keep a local catalogue of these forms if they want to email it to me, so I've got it here, then crack on. It's getting that fine line between allowing them freedom to be themselves and safeguarding them, But if it does happen, don't panic. Phone us as soon as you can, give us as much information, and we'll see what we can do. Yeah, I don't know of anyone with dementia that has never been found. Everyone will get found.
You've been listening to Dementia Lives, and our thanks go to Richard for taking the time to talk to us. If you would like to find out more, please search Kingsbridge Dementia Friendly Community and go to the Support tab, where you'll find links to more about the Herbert Protocol, or just search the Herbert Protocol online. It's common for people who have dementia to go missing, but there are things that we can do to help. This has been a How production. Thanks for listening. Please share and subscribe.